Hey guys, it's Spirit Kid, and right now I'm recording this while I'm outside in my balcony, so I'm sorry if there's a lot of noise. But welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at the question: what is it that people admire about you, and how do you inspire other people? So I'm recording this after I've already filmed a video, and there is a theme throughout the groups of growth, and I found that very interesting, of like growth and inspiring others through how much you've grown. So I think that's pretty cool, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. And oh yeah, look at my little August today, my sugar stand in the back. It's really cute. uh, and my cat has been sleeping throughout this whole video with us, so just ignore that. And I'm sorry for the ones who choose group number one. I didn't realize my balcony door was open and I was filming this right beside my balcony, so there might be some disturbance. Okay, I think it was very windy. And yes, look at the setup. We are evolving. I'm so proud of myself. I hope you enjoy this, and I worked really hard on this. Thank you for watching, and now let's get on with the video. So yeah, don't mind my cat's tail, and these are our three groups here. We have pile number one, which is a green heart. We have pile number two, which is a purple heart, and pile number three, which is a red heart. And behind them I have a chit with some song lyrics from 3 songs that I chose for today. I hope you guys really like this video. So before we begin, can I just show you my little sugar stand out here? It's actually a gift I bought for my friend, and I'm going to give it to her as soon as lockdown ends. He's going to be joining us today in honor of August T2, which if you haven't watched it yet, definitely watch it. I loved it. And yeah, don't mind my cat's tail. She's sitting here. So I'm gonna pause for a little while you choose one of the 3 piles, whatever you feel called to. Pick one, and you can pause the video if you need a little more time. And I'm gonna begin with pile number 1. Hi pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, which is the green heart, and yes, it's got a little cat on it. I didn't realize that if I colored, so it's got little cat doodles, this paper, and I didn't realize if I colored on it they would become more visible. So yeah, if you chose pile 1, which is the green heart, this reading is for you. There you go. We're gonna give it a little Dumbo over here. We got it from Paris Disneyland. It smells really good. I'm sorry. So this is your song lyric. I'm gonna read it out in the end, so we're gonna keep that here. And this reading is for you. So this is what people admire about you, what they like about you. So let's begin our reading. So you guys actually got an extra card. So let's see. We have the Lovers, and I do not read this. I've decided not to read this deck in reverse today. So you have the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. I can't speak. The Knight of Chalices, which is basically the cups, yeah. 5 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Ooh, I like this. Then look at your Oracle of Shadows and Light deck. Oh, I am Kali. From death comes rebirth. That's pretty interesting that you guys got Kali, because I've been thinking about her for the past 2 days. She's been on my mind. So maybe this is a message for me too. I see all the cards may not be in frame right now. I'm sorry, I'm very new to this. Still an amateur YouTuber. I do not understand. And look, today I'm actually using a camera to film. Okay, this is okay, I guess. Yeah. And yeah, there you go. My cat's like Angel. She fell asleep. Angel. Anyways, let's see. What do people admire about you? So with the Strength card and the Lovers card, I can already tell that, and even with the Six of Cups, I feel like you are someone who gives others strength. Like you, I feel like people really feel strengthened by you, and you have like this warm energy. And also because you understand people, so they can really trust you and tell you anything. With the Five of Pentacles, it's like you know what it feels like to have nothing, so you're a very giving person. You understand how it feels to not have anything, to not have anyone, because Five of Pentacles is the energy of not having enough, of being broke basically. It's also that, but it's also, so I feel like emotionally, and also like with all the cups, and that's about emotions, water. So you understand like not having someone by your side, so that's why you try to be when you have people around you, when you have people you love, you try to be the best person you can to them, and you try to give them the best you can, because your past has made you understand how it feels to be without anyone and to have nothing. So you are very generous, and you don't want anyone else. Like if you can help it, if you can make someone else feel not alone and better, you want to be that person, and you try your hard to do that. With the Knight of Cups, you're like this emotional support friend. I'm seeing that. And I really love the Lovers and the Strength card. These two are like my favorite cards in this deck, because they're both energies of such warmth, especially the Strength card. It's like you give strength to your friends, It's like, especially because you're so emotionally vulnerable, you're very gentle. You have that, but also like that gentleness, and also like this lion side of you. That like I'm also like a very badass person with like Kali and all that stuff. I also see strength like being gentle. You're still pretty badass. I see that. And with the Seven of I can't remember swords. Like I literally, the word swords keeps passing my whatever. So the Seven of swords, I am seeing that a past that you left behind, and which is what taught you, because swords is intelligence and wisdom. Is this I can't speak today. I don't even know, I keep forgetting swords. So I'm seeing that your past taught you so many things, and you have grown to become a wiser and more gentle person through that, and which is a lot of people admire about that, which is I am Kali. From death comes rebirth, and you have fought because in the goddess Kali, she fought demons, she slayed demons. So I am seeing a past with your own demons, with your own troubles, that from which you grew from. You completely changed yourself. It's like you killed your old self in order to become the new person you are, and it really inspires people how the kind of person you are today, and the sort of like to completely change yourself from who you were from past beliefs that you held that turned out to be false, and you educated yourself and you became this much wiser person. Like I am seeing like you really educated yourself and became a better person from who you were before, and you just are such a giving and loving person to others, and that's why you give them this inspiration, you give them this you give them a wonderful friend. You are a lovely friend. You're just such a good friend to people, and you're always giving because you don't want anyone to feel that same sort of heartbreak and rejection that you have felt, and that people really love that about you. And that is why, because they admire you so much and they love you so much. And I'm really seeing that yeah, your growth is so inspiring to others, and even if you're like I'm seeing like I'm seeing growth in the strength, and I am also seeing in the lover's card with the trees in the back, and the angel out here, the angel of love, it's a little sheep. And throughout this entire like deck, this particular tarot deck, the sheep have been shown as this very loving angel like creatures, and you've gotten two of the sheep, and that's the sort of energy like almost like an earth angel that I am sensing from you. And it's really inspired. It's really beautiful, like how what a good friend you are, and how you really want to give to others, and how you like strive to be the best person you are, to give other people, to show them the best version of who you are, so that they can really love you and trust, and that's why they really love and trust you, and with also I'm just saying that you chose the green, and green is the color of the heart chakra, which is and it's also the color of healing. So I am seeing that your heart is so big, and you give a lot, and you've been through so much, and you've healed from that, or you're healing right now, and you're still giving other people, and and it helps other people in their journey of healing, because having someone to rely on, having someone that they can trust so much, and that you are there to comfort them, like it really helps other people feel better about themselves. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this reading very short. That's all I am getting for you. Pile number 1. Let me see if there are more messages that are coming out. And I'm gonna tell you the song lyric. So I'm gonna leave the links to all the songs in the description if you would like to check them out. They might not be as well known. I have a very weird song taste, so not many people know them. So the song for you is Best Friend by Kana Nishino. It's a J-pop song, and it's one of my favorites, and she has a very beautiful voice, and I really recommend you check it out. It's a beautiful song. So, Best Friend. I can be honest with you about anything and tell you things I can't tell my mom, as you understand me the most. When I'm happy, you rejoice with me as if to share the joy. I love that you guys got this, because like I said, you try to be the best friend, like the sorry angel, sorry cat. You try to be the best friend that you can to other people. So people can trust you. That's why I said, like, they can tell you anything, and you understand them, and you feel happy in seeing your friends happy. Okay, sorry, where was I? I was interrupted. So yeah, your song lyrics. Yeah, so I really think, this song, you should check it out. It's like a thank you from your friends to you, and how you are such a good friend to them, and they honestly really appreciate you in their life, and they're very grateful that you're with them. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, pile number 1, for checking it, for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for being such a good friend to your friends, and I hope you continue bringing them joy, and your life is full of joy. Please subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Instagram, spirit.kid. I'll leave my social media down below, and thank you for watching. Hi pile 2, if you chose pile number 2, which is the purple heart, this reading is for you. Oh, that rhymed. Also, yes, I know my nail polish is disgusting, but I was too lazy to change it. Okay, hi cat. She's very sleepy today. So this is the reading for you. Here, little Dumbo is gonna hold it for us. Hi sugar, is he being focused on? Anyways, he doesn't need to be focused on. This reading is about you, not him. Even though he's pretty cute, see him? I need to get I'm sorry. Anyways, so this question, the question was, what do people admire about you? What do they love about you? So this is your song lyric. I'm gonna read it out in the end, so this can stay here. Let's look at the cards. So you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, I don't know how to pronounce it. That's cool. The Seven of Pentacles. The Knave of Pentacles. The Knave of Chalices. So the Knave is basically the page, and the Chalices is basically the cups. So the Knave of Chalices. And let me, I think you guys got a one less card, so I am going to shuffle one on camera. Okay, what do people admire about pile number 2, the ones who chose the purple heart? What is it? Okay, let's see. The Page of Swords. Oh, you have a lot of pages. The Knave of Swords. I should probably read up on all the knaves then, because you have so many knaves, and I know that's a card of like action. And the Three Fates. What comes around? Okay, yeah. Let's see. I think what people really admire about you is the amount of work you put into the things you do. I am seeing with like I really get, even with all the pages and the Seven of Pentacles, it's like all the success that you have is because you've earned it, and people really like that, and they admire that a lot about you. Sorry, I'm getting a little paranoid. I do not want anyone to walk in right now. Yeah, and that's why they see that you, everything that you have is because you've earned it and you work hard for it, whether it's if you study your grades in your college, or your career, or like who you are as a person today is because you built this person. You know, you've really grown as a person. Even with the what comes around, the Three Fates, this card talks about what happens once will happen twice, and what's happened twice will happen once. So it's basically about what you put out comes back to you. And I'm noticing this for the first time today. I don't really get this card often, but the universe behind these three sisters, there's the whole universe. There are three fairies, and I think the law of attraction, which talks about what you put out in the universe that comes back around to you. It's basically like the kind of energy that you put in is like the type of people that you attract, and they really admire you, and like they think it's so cool, like you have everything that you want. And with the Hierophant, I am seeing you are someone. Oh, is it? Yeah. The Hierophant, I am seeing they really like your knowledge of probably the universe. I am seeing like a sort of spiritual person, and someone who has knowledge of the metaphysical. So maybe people know about that, are in awe of you for that, and think it's so cool that you're this witchy person, or this really cool, like, anything that's like probably like astrology, or like reading palms, or like fortune telling, or even divination, like tarot, like maybe something like that you're into, and they think it's really cool, and they see how much effort and work you put into the things that you do, let's say, and your understanding of how certain things work. I'm also seeing I really want to know why like 3 pages I got. Like I'm really interested in knowing the meaning of them in this particular deck. So you have the Page of Cups, which is the bunnies, and the bunnies are like very responsible of joy and well-being and nurturing and friendships and affection, which is why they have the cups, which is about the emotions, and mostly like water signs, which are very, like, especially like Cancer, about nurturing. I am a Cancer, so I am seeing like maybe because you are this you have all the growth of who you are as a person and how you help other people grow when they see you. And the page in this is understanding, sensitivity, and like I'm seeing like such an like a very understanding person, and someone who really understands like different like things of life. Like I really don't know how to explain this, because I know in this deck the knaves are all about understanding, and you really your understanding of the cosmos, of the world, of different parts of life. Like out here, the Page of Cups is understanding, sensitivity. This is understanding, intellectual, and this is understanding. What was the fox again? The understanding the concreteness, like things that are said in, I don't know, what does concrete mean? Things that are said in time, things that are like, because that's what the book says. I don't know about the pages, but basically your knowledge. Even the Hierophant is someone that's very knowledgeable. The ones that these, it's in this deck, it's interpreted as this person with this vast amount of knowledge and wisdom, and the two mice are the ones who come to seek this knowledge in the Book of the Tarot. So I feel like they can trust you for advice. People really think you're someone who has I sound like an owl, like this. Oh my god. Yeah, they really look up to you, and they want to learn from you of all that you've been through and your teachings. I mean, like I make you sound like some guru, and that's not what I mean. But like, you are someone who you can learn from, like someone who inspires and brings up, like brings this awe in other people. And you teach people can learn from you, and you are very, like, you work so hard for all that you have achieved to learn all of this. And the reason why you do this is because you want to understand things, you want to understand the way this world works, and that's why. And you want to understand like meaning, and like the reason for I'm just saying the words now. It's like completely taken over. The reason for being, and why we do the things we do, and you wanna live the best way possible that you can. So you keep learning, and you want to inspire others. You want to teach others so that they can hope and they can learn from you, and you continue working so that you can create something bigger and better for yourself, for others. And you reap what you sow, and even what comes around, what goes around, what comes around. These two, like the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about you getting what you sow. Like you plant the seeds of knowledge, and they grow, and you want to learn, you keep learning, you want to build something, and that's why you keep learning, so that you can inspire others, and you're inspired yourself, and you see these things. You understand the importance of learning, understand the importance of having someone to inspire you, to having someone being inspired. It's a beautiful feeling, right? And you want to give that to other people. you know, I think it's really beautiful. Yeah, let's see if anything else comes out. I'm keeping all these readings very short today. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, you are very strong. I am seeing, like, mentally, and yeah, people just feel so inspired and in awe of you. So I'm gonna read your lyric now, which is Gamsa by Bitsayon. It's yeah, I know probably you're like, if you're a K-pop fan, if you don't know the group Mont, so there's this group called the Mont. They're one of my favorite K-pop groups, and I love them a lot. And one of the members, they're very unknown, sadly. They're not very big. But this is a song called Gamsa by one of the members named Bitsayon. So Gamsa, I guess, so this is not an accurate translation from Korean to English, because there's no official translation, so it may contain some inaccuracies, but this is basically the gist of the part. In the midst of my changing life, something that doesn't change. Picture it and feel it. There's something that doesn't change. I live while cherishing the people by my side. Okay, so the song Gamsa is about his hectic moving life, and how he's always working. Obviously, as an idol, he had to work hard, work a lot, constantly working for long hours, training and everything. But throughout that entire time, the whole change and the hardships and the constant moving and the constant action, there was something that didn't change, and that was the people by his side, his mom's voice. And he cherishes that. And I feel like you are, because you are constantly, working towards something, and people see that, and like people are inspired by that, and they see that, and they're grateful to you, and they are grateful to you, and they also see, because you are someone who understands how important different aspects of life there are. You cherish the people by your side, and they get that. They feel loved by you, because although you are this they know that they can feel that you are love that you love them, that you are trying to, and they're so in awe. They love that you're building this big thing, that you're in awe of this thing. And another thing about Mont, I'm getting this message because I if you chose this, I think you should check out Mont, because I love that group so much. Okay, this is going longer than I wanted it to be, but I'm gonna just talk about Mont for a while. But the thing is about Mont, one of the reasons why I love Mont so much is because although they aren't big, but when I look at them, I feel such joy. I really feel like they are happy doing what they do, despite the fact that they don't have a very large fan base. But as long as there are people cheering them on, and as long as they're able to touch some people's lives, they are living their dream. And I really admire that about them. Like I really don't feel this sense of always wanting to reach and strive for bigger. There's not the end. I mean, obviously you can always aim for something larger and bigger. I mean, we're all trying to find and build something that's larger than ourselves, something that will bring us satisfaction and give meaning to our lives, which is why I started this YouTube channel. But they do not care about becoming so big, as long as there are some lives that are being touched, as long as there are some people who are always listening to them singing, who are always listening to them when they call out. And I feel like that is enough for them. And I really feel that, and that is why they cherish all their fans so much, because as long as they're able to give this much to their fans, it's enough for them. And I feel like that's how you feel to the people around you, and they really feel that love, because you show this, you really care about them, and they really feel that. And I think that's wonderful, because of that, you're getting so much love, because of the amount of love you give out, and it's coming back to you. And that's it for you, pile number 2. And I really hope you continue feeling this love and giving this love, and you receive all the love, because you deserve it. And thank you for inspiring others. and thank you for watching. I hope I could give you a little happiness hearing this, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you, and I will leave the link to this song in the description if you want to check it out. Thank you, and let's move on. High pile 3, if you chose the red heart, this reading is for you. There you go. So this little chit right here is your song lyric, and I will read this out in the end. So let's see. The question today that we're asking is, what do people admire about you? What do they love about you? So let's see what Spirit has to say about you. So the first card we get is the 8 of Cups. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. We have Death. Oop. With the mention of death, my cat's face just lifted up, and yeah, she's literally stayed here all throughout the video. You have the Ace of Wands. That's the first ace of today, and oh, we have 2 Ace of Cups. Interesting. And let's see your oracle. Oh, Death and the Maiden. Okay, wow. This is invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. Okay, wow. I am very... You have a Death card, and you have the Death here. Death and the Maiden. That's interesting. I'll get to it. So maybe let me talk about this. I am getting that there was a time in the past where you were in a situation. So this might not resonate to everyone. This is a general reading, but there was a time in the past where I'm getting like 2 different messages suddenly, because I remember what the song lyric out here is, and I am seeing that you were in a situation or in a relationship where the other person was very, I don't know, either someone like abusive, or like someone who took more than you gave them, and you know, they took and you kept giving. You still get, they invaded your boundaries, they dominated you, because that's what this card is about, you know, about the invasion of another person's boundaries, you know, getting in their thing. Or this could also mean that you were the one who was the death. See, it could be either way, where you keep taking, or the other person keeps taking, and the relationship is not equal. It's like you ask for more than they can provide you, and it's basically a very toxic relationship, and it's not good. And a Death card here is the end of that, and it also means, so the Death is also about equality, and it is about change, and it is also about, under death all are equal. Change and death are the only certain things in life, you know. And with the 8 of Cups, I am seeing that all that situation is in the past now, but through that you have grown. You have really grown as a person. I feel like this is a very constant theme throughout this video of growth. It's not focusing. My camera's not focusing. It's focusing on my cat's legs instead. Yeah, there you go. This is slightly better. I'm sorry if you can hear my family in the background. But basically, I am seeing that growth is a big part of this reading, and even you've really from the situation you have grown to be this person. If it was you who was being violated, you have grown to know your worth. And the kind of people, I just noticed the little coin out here, and I immediately thought, like, your worth, even with like the Six of Pentacles, I'm seeing like, and you know who you are meant to, like, you don't deserve to be treated that way. You deserve better, and people admire that about you, and they see that about you, and they, like, you're someone who knows, because with all the situation in the past, with the Eight of Cups, with all this which is about sacrifices, and it doesn't have to be a person. Maybe you were in a situation where it was which really tested you, but it made you realize who, like, you deserve better. It was either, it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship, right? Maybe it could be between your parents, it could be between a toxic friendship or workplace situation, maybe, but it's, you deserve better now, and you with all the sacrifices you made, and you decided that it wasn't worth it, and you don't want to stay in a situation like that, so you really grew and as this person, and now you really look for your own best interests, which is, it's not a bad thing, but and you want others to know their worth too, and you won't, because of the situation, you won't let anybody else go through a similar thing again. Like, you'll tell your friends, you won't let anybody else feel that way. You want to make people realize that they do not deserve to be treated that way, and they should know that. Let's see, because I've got two aces here today, and I love the energy of the aces, and this is about creativity, both of them. I see the ace of clubs, the ace of chalices, same thing, and the ace of I'm so bad, like, I can't speak, I really cannot speak today. I was calling the swords the wands, and I was just about to call the wands the swords. Like, I'm a sort of a mess today. Yes, the ace of cups is about strength and true feelings, right? Which is like exactly like what I was saying, like your true, you've grown, you've emotionally grown, your mind, you've been strengthened, and your worth, you deserve to be treated better, and your true feelings, you won't bend down for anybody else. And the ace of wands is about beginning and creative force. It's also about fertility, but for some people, I don't, maybe like you guys, it just came into my head, like some of y'all can be artists, or like writers or musicians, or some creative field. And I know, like, art is a very hard profession to pursue, but and sometimes I know many artists can be overworked too, and but you will stand for your worth. Like, you will shut another person up, and it's a really admiring quality, like, that you won't let yourself be treated badly. Like, with the pentacles, it's all about like worth. I'm seeing that as this worth, with the balance, like, you will, and it's also about generosity. So you will let other people know that they are not, that you won't be treated this way, and others should not also let another person treat them that way, and you want other people to know that. Also, I really see, like, with the two aces, I see like a lot of creative energy, and I'm seeing it's people like also love your talents, other than like another thing, despite other than the whole badass, I know my worth kind of person you are. You are also someone with a lot of talents, and you're very talented. Let's see, what other message am I getting? Yeah, a message of growth, of equality. You see other people, and you treat them the same way as you want to be treated. With the Death card is also, you will change. You are constant change of, I don't know, I was saying something was in my head. What did I want to say? Yeah, you understand that change is certain and you embrace that, and you are constantly evolving like a Pokemon. Just kidding. I don't know what am I saying anymore, but like you're if you chose the previous group too was the same way. Their constant growth, their constant knowledge. Not here also it's really inspiring. I feel like even all three groups, the growth as a person is very inspiring to other people. And I mean your how you inspire others, and people really admire that you want to give this to other people. This you want to give them the gift of them knowing their worth, and them realizing that they cannot settle for something less than they deserve. Let's see, what other thing am I getting? Yeah, I'm keeping all these readings very short today. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically the same thing. And let's look at your song lyric. So the last song that I choose. So I'm having all my songs. I'm gonna link them in the description below. That's called. Yeah, my pen ran out of ink while I was writing it, so I continued in pencil. But this song is called Sky Lanterns by Static B. Again, I bet none of y'all have ever heard of any of these songs. I have a very weird music taste. But basically, Sky Lanterns by Static B. You're something we're proud of. I know that you are strong enough, 'cause you've got a big heart, love. Keep strong your belief and fight for your dreams. This world is tough, but it's worth it. Oh, I wrote these literally last week and I forgot about them. So that's so cool that it's about worth. It has the word worth in it while I was this whole reading. Okay, so my camera ran out of storage space. My SD card ran out of storage while I was recording your song part. So I'm just gonna do a voiceover for this part. So basically, Sky Lanterns is a song by Static B, which is about he actually made the song for his fan's birthday, for one of his fans' birthday, and it's about when you're about fighting for your dreams and lighting up the dark sky on your own, even if there's nothing. And it's about realizing that it's about building something, and that other people will, that inspires other people and gives meaning to your life. And it's one of my favorite songs by him, and all of his songs are about having this sort of darkness, and that there's darkness in this world, and it's everywhere. It's even within us, but all of them are about not giving into that darkness, because it's tempting, but it's about lighting them up. Like a lot of his songs, like even Idle Bombing, then No One's in This Alone, which is about always being for each other. And Sky Lanterns is one of my favorite songs, and along with Reason for Suffering, because they're all songs about how this world is a tough place, and there's still that he's learned through his experiences that even if it's tough, like there is when you have something to fight for, when you have something that's worth fighting for, that you have a dream, it makes everything worth it. Which which I really looking at your pile, I really get that because of your past experience and how you've grown from it. Now you've started working and building on something of your own that's giving you meaning and that's inspiring others, and you've realized not only the worth of yourself and your life, and also but about like your the worth of this world, the whole thing about having this happiness and feeling the satisfaction of living, the joy of living, your ikigai kind of, I guess, which is your reason for being, and which is what makes living worth it, which is what makes suffering worth it, and every little thing that you've gone through has helped build the person that you are in this moment. and people love that about you, and they're proud of you. Like you're some, that part, you're something we're proud of. And I know that you're strong enough, which is about, he's telling the little girl whose birthday it was that, you're strong enough to live this life. This, the tough for your life is, it's what help pave the, one of his songs, which is called A Clue to a Poor Man's Briefcase, which is about, you know taking a tough path, but that tough path is what made you strong, and that's made you want to live more and fight more and experience more from this life. And yeah, I really think that's, yeah, and then people love that about you, and I think that's amazing. I love how you've grown, and I think that's really beautiful, and I hope you continue to inspire people. Thank you so much for watching pile number 3. You are something we're proud of. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, that's it for Spirit Kid. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching. Bye.